Alrighty, sleeve time. Just start at my vent. I know I'm working a little backwards because I'm actually starting at my vent and I should be starting at the top, but okay, pivot, work your way up. And I do like to do my vent side first because then I can take this over to the iron, press my seam open, look at my vent here so that I know which way I want it to fold. And I like my upper sleeve to overlap the undersleeve. So press, 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 because then you can get a nice looking sleeve. It's a lot easier than having to press two seams on a sleeve ham. Okay. Now I'm going to sew the other side of this undersleeve. All the way down to the hem. Yikes, my needle just fell out. Okay. Okay, it's a weird night. Okay, well, made it close enough. And then turn your sleeve right side out. And just shove it out, like making a scrunchie. Okay. And then to help you remember what side of the sleeve you're working with, check this vent location. This vent should fall with your elbow. So you can kind of see that this does pitch forward, especially if this were well pressed. You'd be able to see the bend here. So this falls with the elbow, meaning this is going to be our right sleeve. So it'll fit in here. Like always, because we do want to ease this in, so go ahead and give this a nice basting stitch along the top. And then just remember basting. For this purpose, we want no back stitching. Okay. I said right sleeve. So I'm going to turn my jacket inside out to drop this sleeve into the armhole. Match up your side seams. And this is where a notch comes in handy, because your sleeve panel does not always align with a side panel. You guys will experience that too if you go to sew with commercial patterns. They don't always line up with one another, so just don't beat yourself up with that being a goal. It's going to be a nightmare to set in. Okay. Okay, so set in your sleeve. Pull in your basting stitch to ease as needed. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, and then meeting your notch point up with your shoulder. never set anything in the round this tiny, so wish me luck. I'm going to start at the underarm, and that's where I want you guys to start as well. Get this back down. Oh my god. Okay. Yikes. Okay, I usually would start at the underarm. I think I'm gonna try to start at the sleeve cap because I have no wiggle room. Okay. No. And then just remember your sleeve has a 1/2 inch seam allowance to set it. Okay, stay with me. A little bit nervous here. Come on. Oh my presser foot's too big. Okay, well there's going to be at least one fold line in there. Okay, and one area where I just didn't catch. But little baby jacket sleeve. So now we're ready to move on to the lining. Okay, let's do it. Scooch that out of our way. Okay, so again, I'm going to start with my action plate here. So that had the 1/2 inch seam allowance, even though we butted out by 1 inch. You're not going to sew past your vent marking. Okay. Now to attach side panel to the back. And side panel to the back. And this will be the entire way down, so armhole to hem. Front body panels. So hem to armhole. good time to press and then sew shoulders. But let's look at our sleeve here. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew the sleeve up. Vented side, leave it open, so same as what we did here for the back. Okay, definitely press. And then you can finish on this side, and this one gets completed armhole to hem, the entire length. This super quick. There's our back body. So now we're going to do the shoulders, and then we're going to set the sleeve in, same as kind of what we did for the jacket. Actually, hold on.